The project for creating the Mitsubishi A6M Zero began on 1937 when the Imperial Japanese Navy Air Service issued a request for an air supremacy carrier-based fighter. The first prototype flew for testing on March 1939. The designer of the Zero was Jiro Hirakashi, who was educated in America and was a popular character in Japan. Project 12, as it was denominated, was commissioned to Mitsubishi for mass production. The Zero name referenced the year 2600 of the Imperial Japanese calendar. The Zero was a low-wing monoplane with retractable landing gear and all-metallic construction. The wing was extremely light with high capacity for aerobatic maneuvers. A special alloy made of aluminum and zinc was used for its construction, which was lighter and stronger than traditional aluminum. This alloy was matched by the Americans only by the end of the war. Weight, 2,400 kilograms, or 5,300 pounds, never exceeds speed, 660 kilometers per hour or 410 miles per hour. Maximum operational speed, 533 kilometers per hour, or 331 miles per hour. Range, 3,100 kilometers, or 1,900 miles. Maximum altitude, 10,000 meters or 32,800 feet. The Zero had an outstanding power-to-weight ratio, combined with excellent maneuverability and a superb range, crucial for the Pacific warfare. The armament was very powerful, especially at the beginning of the war. The Zero prioritized agility and maneuverability above all other aspects. The weak point for the Zero was, since the beginning, its weak armor protection. His wing had a serious structural vulnerability to combat damage. It broke easily when impacted, which caused an immediate spin and catastrophic fire of the fuel deposits. The pilot was also left very exposed, since they did not have rear or side armor plates, in order to improve visibility. During the war, more Zero fighters were manufactured than any other type of Japanese aircraft, with about 11,000 copies made. Its main variants were the A6M2, A6M3, and A6M5. The A6M2 incorporated folding wingtips for onboard operations, improvements to the carburetor air intakes, and oil radiator. A6M3 was an improved model, powered by a Nakajima Saki 21 engine, more ammunition capacity, and in the latest models, square wingtips. The Zero's best variant was the A6M5 Model 52, which finally incorporated self-sealing fuel tanks and armor protection for the pilot. Its wings were of a new design as well. The engine in versions A6M2, 11 and 21, was a 980 horsepower Nakajima Saki 12. Versions A6M3, 5, and 7 were powered by the 1,130 horsepower, double-row 14-cylinder Saki 21, equipped with a 2-speed compressor. The A6M6 had a 1,210 horsepower Saki 31 engine, with water methanol injection. Armament, 2 Type 97 7.70mm machine guns over the engine hood, 2 20mm Type 99 cannons on the wings, 2 60 kg bombs, or 1 fixed 250 kg bomb for kamikaze attacks. This fighter was first used in the Japan-China War, to which the first pre-production models were sent, obtaining total superiority over Chinese fighters. Initially, it was scorned by Western analysts on the premise that Japan was unable to develop a frontline fighter, which caused an unpleasant surprise to the mercenary Western pilots who confronted it in China. This fame is preceded by superb training by Japanese naval pilots. Japanese pilots were considered elite pilots. Until 1942, the Zero was superior in all battles of the Pacific, finding no rival, but after analyzing the wreckage of a damaged plane, the Americans developed the Grumman Hellcat, turning the balance definitely in favor of the Allies. Japan could not replace their elite pilots with qualified personnel, so they never gained air superiority in the Pacific. Reason why, many Zero ended up being used in kamikaze attacks, in a desperate attempt to stop the American advance.